So my question to you this morning is, have you ever had to take the first step? And this is the first step when you know there are many, many more steps still to come. See, the reason I asked this is yesterday Neil thought it'd be a really great idea to go to a tiger temple cave here in Krabi, and I was like, yeah, it sounds fantastic, sounds really great. And when I got there, I found out there was almost 1,300 steps to walk up in order to get to the top of this viewpoint and see the cave. And I'd done everything I could, all of the excuses I possibly could, and although I really wanted to get to the top, all these excuses started coming out just to make sure I was as prepared as possible. And really part of that was just my worry about what every step will involve. So I started to wonder, like, oh, have we got enough water with us? What is the steps like? Well, what will the view be like when we get to the top anyway? Do we have time? So all these excuses started coming out of the woodwork. But you know what? As soon as, even if there's 1,300 steps in part of your journey, as soon as you take that first step, that very, very first step, then you're on the road, and every step gets easier from there. So the reason why I'm sharing this question with you is that part of what I really love about Parallel is watching people go through that same journey, but from a career change point of view. Or maybe they're just upskilling, and really they start off and you see them at the bottom of all these steps looking up to something that they really want to become, or that they really want to change towards, but they're so frightened of taking that first step. And all the excuses can come out of the woodwork so easily. It can be so easy to come up with all those excuses. Or really they're worries, they're things that make you wonder, is it going to be worth it at the top? But really, as you start going through your first step, your second step, your third step, each step becomes easier. And whether they are steps this big or massive steps, and believe me, yesterday some of them were higher than my knee to get up, and they get easier as you get to the top. But the biggest part is when you're at the top and you're looking down, that's when you know you've made it, and that's really when it's worth it. So not only do you get a great view on the way up, but when you get to the top, it is absolutely astonishing. And I really loved it yesterday to be able to look out over the entirety of Krabi. And I'm really glad I had Neil there to egg me on the whole time, because if it was just me looking at how many steps there was, I don't know if I would have done it. So it's really nice to have someone there to hold your hand as well, and push you for those first couple of steps in any of the journeys that you're making. So my question to you today is there anything, any journey that you're making that you're daunted by, that you're looking up towards the top of your journey, of your series of steps, and thinking, can I make that first step? So if there's anything that you are sat thinking, can I make it to the top? What I urge you to do today is do one thing, just one thing, that allows you to take that first step in whatever it is that you're aiming for. And I look forward to speaking to you soon. And actually, I really want to hear about how you get on with taking that first step, how it feels, and what all those barriers were that came up. So let us know and keep in touch. Take care.